Interesting and rare photos that will surprise you. A 223-year-old enormous French flag from a famous French battleship Le Généraux was captured by the British in 1800. The ensign of Le Généraux, which is roughly the size of a tennis court, was taken by Nelson and his men in 1800 and was believed to be one of the first ever tricolors flag in existence. It is very remarkable survivor of the days of sea battles when national flags played a very important role in naval engagement, so warring ships could identify who was the enemy through cannon smoke and the chaos of battle. The ship was one of only 2 ships to escape the British attack during the Battle of the Nile in August of year 1798. Deep below a mountain near Nica on Mexico, a group of miners was searching for fresh ore deposits in 2000, until they came across an unexpected and awesome sight. A massive, white crystals towered around them, luminous beams of gypsum more than a size telephone poles and nearly 12 meters long and 1 meters wide, gleamed in the miners' lights, coming from all directions out of the brown limestone walls, floors, and ceiling on this huge cave. This huge cave of crystals nestled about 290 meters underground and topped by a mountain rich in lead, zinc, and silver. And since its discovery by the mining company Industrias P. Knowles, the subterranean chamber has drawn researchers from all around the world, exciting them with both rare beauty and scientific mystery. This ancient-looking chapel in the Wieliczka salt mine in Poland, located 101 meters underground and is one of the biggest attractions in the entire mine. The chamber is about 12 meters high, 18 meters wide and 54 meters long. The floor was carved in a uniform salt mass and the ceiling is decorated with intricate salt crystal chandeliers. It is believed to be that the decorations of the chamber were made over the course of nearly 7 decades. The Wieliczka salt mines illustrate the historic stages of the development of mining techniques in Europe from the 13th to the 20th centuries. This mine have hundreds of kilometers of galleries with works of art, underground chapels and different statues sculpted in the salt, making it a fascinating pilgrimage into the past. This amazing underground substation in Stockholm Metro uses organic architecture, which leaves the bedrock exposed and unsculptured, appearing to be based on natural cave system and often referred to as the world's longest art gallery with 90 of the 100 subway stations decorated with sculptures, mosaics, paintings, installations, engravings and reliefs by over 150 artists. An amazing pencil sculpture by a Russian artist Salavat Fedai uses a special knife to carve miniature renderings of hands, buildings, and various characters from pop culture. This delicate process requires a good understanding of how much pressure the lead can withstand, but even then, mistakes are inevitable. Most water lilies have delicate flowers and leaves, floating exquisitely on the surface of the water. However, there is a kind of water lily that has giant leaves that can support a heavy load, even a human, and this plant has the largest leaves among all aquatic plants. Its leaves are so huge which have diameters up to 3 meters, covering a wide area when floating in water. Did you know that reindeer are the only animals known to seasonally adapt their eyes to the extremely blue color of the extended twilight, that occupies a large part of the winter 24-hour cycle in their Arctic habitat? There's actually a flower resembles a face of a monkey, and it's said to be one of the most unique species of orchids, and it's a bit different from the typical flowers you're used to seeing. Many orchids are beautiful, elegant flowers, but the monkey orchid is highly unique due to its petal shape and structure, which gives it a very distinct appearance. A scientist in New Zealand makes a shell for hermit crabs that's made up of 100% glass that can be used as their homes. It usually took about 6 to 10 days for the hermit crabs to move into the glass shells voluntarily after the shells had been placed inside their tanks. The only head of the dodo, which went extinct 315 years ago, is in the Natural History Museum in London, where it is considered an invaluable piece of natural history. This specimen offers a unique perspective on the wildlife of its original habitat, in the island of Mauritius. The most tattooed man in the world, having spent over 1,000 hours having his whole body modified by tattoo artists. In addition to his tattoos, his earlobes are stretched and has his teeth replaced with silver veneers, as well as various piercings throughout his life. His layers of ink have earned him recognition as the most inked man on Earth.